fire earlier. If you could just talk to us a little bit about that.
Yes, from what we know, it was a great pickup truck that pulled up on the corner. It was around, they probably let out about 30 rounds. They hit 4 people. I believe 3 went to the hospital. I believe one was still on the scene, so we're assuming that person deceased. And, it happened very quickly. It was unfortunate in broad daylight. But, this is one of the things that we are constantly working on in our city to address. And hopefully, even this particular piece on the news just brings light that, this is our neighborhood. This is the heart of the 7th Ward. We've got to protect it. We can't keep violence happen in this area because even our own people will want to move out, and we want to bring our own people back, our natives. We even want some of the visitors. Please come. I have a business in this neighborhood directly across the street. We don't want to deter you from coming. This hasn't happened in a very long time in this neighborhood. But I'm not going to say we haven't had crime issues. But I think it's citywide. But we have cameras. We have neighbors who are diligent and who have seen, who are making statements. We are going to protect and watch out for our neighborhood. And so just know that please come back to the 7th Ward. Please come back to all the areas in the city. Do not let incidents like this keep you from enjoying your city, patronizing the businesses, and just making a force to please keep us going in this area.
And just when it comes to, I know you said it was a truck, a great pickup truck. How did the gunfire sound?
It was rapid fire. It was probably something that was repetitive fire. They got off a lot of rounds in a very quick period of time.
Did you see women and men, or was it just?
It was just the truck and then the guns.
Sure. I talked to a woman, and she said it appeared that a group of maybe elderly men who were usually standing out on the street, they were the ones who got shot at. Have you seen that group of older men who stand on the street from time to time? And what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, on that corner, there's a number of older guys that they just bring their lawn chairs out, they sit under the tree, and they enjoy their neighborhood. And they do it all the time. We see them from our windows all the time. It's unfortunate that these were the victims. And actually, my chef found out that she's related to one of them. And that's the thing. This is still a close-knit neighborhood. We know a lot of our neighbors. We know a lot of people. So when incidents like this happen, it's unfortunate because, the degrees of separation are short. So we probably know who it is. We feel bad. And these gentlemen, trust me, later in their life, just enjoying sitting out. I mean, you don't know what anyone does, but they weren't hiding. They sit out there and enjoy the sun all the time. So we don't know if they were looking for one person, 2, but 4 people were victims.
You mentioned how this is deterring people, and people are moving out. People who have lived here for their whole lives are moving out of the neighborhood. What is it like for you that crimes like this and shootings like this are deterring people, lifelong residents, from living in this neighborhood?
When we rebuilt our business a little over a year ago, and my purpose was to come back in this neighborhood where my family has conducted business for over 125 years. If we don't come back and plant seeds, then what hope do we have for our city? Especially if we want to keep stakeholders and culture bearers who can present themselves, tell the history, and actually have the culture exist within what we do. If not, we'll have a homogenous city. New Orleans will be just like any other city that's been gentrified. We're fighting to not have that happen, to keep a balance. We can't fight gentrification, but we can be a part of the mix of people that are here and hopefully educate those. We don't want people to leave. But guess what? You move to another place, guess what? You're going to have some activity there. Anywhere in the city, anywhere in the South, anywhere in this country. But if we don't stand and stand our ground and let people know we're not running and that we're being vigilant, that we're going to communicate, and we're going to make sure that people know you just can't do things and not have the residents to keep an eye out and hopefully have a say as to what's going on and communicate and hopefully deter.
So where were they sitting at, if you don't mind me asking? Were they?
Yes, what I'm going to do, this corner right there, you see where the overgrowth is? They sit under that because it gives shade. It's on the corner of, I believe that's Roman and St. Bernard.
And just something like this right across the street. I know you were saying that this doesn't happen often. What would you tell to the person who did this?
It's unfortunate. Whoever did this, it's unfortunate. I don't know what beef you may have had, but you don't realize how you affect an area for a period of time and how it's viewed by the general populace. We don't need this. You know, we need for people to come in. I mean, we just need people to come in and see the wonderful gems that exist in this neighborhood. St. Bernard Avenue is one of the busiest corridors in the city. We want people to stop, do business here. We've done a lot to get this neighborhood back. We have a living facility next door that we've helped to build. We have businesses coming back. Let us keep our renaissance going, and we don't want this city to in any way be deterred from that. New Orleans is one of the greatest cities in the world. People know that. We've got the Super Bowl coming. It's going to be packed. We have to stay being ambassadors and stewards for the greatness of this city, and that's all I'm going to do. And so this is only a moment in time. Now you've got the residents vigilant, you got us watching, and we're going to make sure that hopefully this doesn't happen. But if it does, we're going to do what we can to identify and to repurpose and hopefully get these people caught, and hopefully they'll think about it next time.
One more question for me. The witness I spoke with, she also said it appeared that the shooters were maybe a group of guys in their young 20s, so it's kind of hard to think that they would have beef with this group of men that are always standing there trying to have a good time. What's your reaction to that if they were like 20-something-year-olds?
Even if they're young, you never know who knows who or what they're doing business. You don't know the situation. All we know is I'm hoping that this younger generation, you know, please try to have some compassion. Please try to think about these people have families, they have loved ones. Just think about if there's a different way to resolution. The gun is not the answer. And I hope that we can just, as a community in this village that we have, if we can reach out to some more of these young people, talk to your cousins, talk to your kids, talk to your relatives. If you see they may be going a separate way, bring them home. Let them know of the richness of their heritage and their culture. Let them have a reason to live. Let them know their history and the purpose they have. If we don't teach them, they're going to continue to be lost.